Hey guys, so it's time to do a comparison speed test here between Xiaomi's latest flagship for 2018. We do have the monstrous Mi 8, 6 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 845, and the OnePlus 6 here, again Snapdragon 845 with 6 gigs of RAM. Two absolute beasts for under €500, very affordable. Let's see how they do compare. So we're going to search them up at the same time. We have updated both of them. So I do like the way that Xiaomi has fixed the annoying, wow, that's a fast boot up. The way it used to move around, you can see they fixed that on the latest Mi phone, which is fantastic. Very quick boot up there. You can see MIUI 9 very well optimized in terms of that skin. You are getting Oxygen OS obviously with the OnePlus 6, which is very close to stock. Some people might prefer that. How do they compare in terms of the day-to-day speed? That is the question here. We're going to open up a few apps and then move on to the performance. So we can see, interestingly, the Mi 8 also has HDR in terms of the screen as well, so that should give very good contrast levels similar to an OLED display, and it gets very bright as well. You can see I think both of them are on, oh no they're not, so that one's not on the brightest. Now they're both about the same in terms of the brightness, and you can see they're very comparable in terms of the quality. So in terms of the speed, I'm not seeing much difference here. They're both like identical on pretty much everything here. A few pop-ups getting in the way, but I mean you can see the Mi 8 should I say, is very well optimized here for saying it's running like quite a heavy skin. You can see it's keeping up here with the OnePlus 6, even surpassing it there when it came to the camera. Very impressive. I think the OnePlus 6, obviously the tagline, the speed you need. Wow, again you can see Mi 8, that's where it's at now when it comes to speed. Let's have a look at the games. So we're going to try 4 games here. I think both of them should be able to handle that. Looks like the OnePlus 6 is the one which is moving around this year by itself. Identical load here. Wow, that was ridiculous. Like, let's try that another one. How black the screen gets, that's the HDR technology. It looks exactly the same as the OnePlus 6. Which is really good, and OnePlus 6 wants to get away from the Mi 8. It's a bit intimidated, I think. Again, pretty much the same. And maybe the OnePlus 6 there a little bit, but not hugely different. So really impressive performance here from the latest Mi phone. Let's have a look at the oops. So let's just have a look at the speed test here. We'll just start with the OnePlus 6. Both connect. I did actually manage to connect this to the 5G. Hopefully it's on there. No, it's not. So it should be on there now. There we go. For some reason it didn't connect when I first got it, but I think that was because of the keyboard actually. So I had to connect to my phone and then get the Google keyboard on there. So you are going to get some little kind of weird things on Xiaomi phones that you might need to work out a little bit. Let's try the Xiaomi. Wow, dominating OnePlus 6 here when it comes to your speed tests. Oh my god, it's like nearly twice the speed. We are going to give OnePlus a chance to recover here. These are absolutely fantastic phones, I mean, for the price. When you consider like Samsung, Sony charging $1,000. I mean, look at the amount of performance you're getting here. Absolutely fantastic. OnePlus 6, let's try you again. It's going for it this time. Oh, is he going to get it? I don't think he's going to get it, you know. He can't get the Mi 8. So again, it's been outclassed when it comes to the Wi-Fi. Amazing performance here. This is why I buy Xiaomi phones, because they're really good in terms of the price to performance ratio. Let's have a look at the let's see the multitasking and round the video off quite nicely. Let's go back to the start here. So if we got some good multitasking, that would be the icing on the cake. But this is something which I think Xiaomi sometimes struggles with because of its constant updating. So you can see both of them a little bit reloady tonight. Same on that one. Both running Android, obviously Oreo 8.1. Which I still think, you know, could be a bit better when it comes to your memory management. You can see both of them reloading. I think OnePlus 6 is coming up with them a little bit faster here if we're going to be nitpicking, but I'd like to see them both keep them in memory generally. So yeah, it's just, I think this is more of an animations kind of issue. Really, I think you have the MIUI animations making it look a little bit slower, but when you go past that, you're getting pretty much the same in terms of performance. But I think they could both do with some improvement here when it comes to stability of the reloads here, because on you can get an iPhone with 3 gigs of RAM and it would keep everything in memory pretty much, you know, 50 apps. So we would like that on Android. See the games, see if they stay in memory here. So I think the first game reloaded on both of them. Let's try the next game. Straight in down the OnePlus 6 and Mi 8, a little bit slower there, very unexpected. So I think you can see the OnePlus 6 has pulled it back here when it comes to your multitasking. Traditionally, this is a strong point of OnePlus phones, you know, because you can get the 8 gig RAM model as well for even more beastly multitasking. But it didn't do too bad. You can see, you know, it kept most of them in memory, but I think the OnePlus was slightly stronger overall. I'll be doing some other speed tests though, you know, where to see if it is just the same with other phones. But so far, very good impression of the Mi 8, especially the screen. You know, considering it doesn't have an OLED display, you can see that HDR technology does really make a difference when it comes to the darker backgrounds and the actual viewing angles here. It makes it look very comparable to a traditional OLED display. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here between the Mi 8 and the OnePlus 6. If you've got any questions, do let me know. Hope you found the video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.